morning, everyone.
Good morning, ma'am.
Good morning, Zaveria.
Good
Hi, how are
morning.
you?
I'm a little better.
Sorry?
I'm a little better than last time.
So quickly turn on your cameras. It's 11:04. I'm already 3 minutes late and I don't want to delay it anymore. Okay. So turn on camera so that I start my talking because I have to only talk today. Sara, Sehan, Saad, Aisha, Shan, Hafsa, Umar. Chalo, turn on your cameras. Today's your school, Zaveria.
What? I could not hear you, ma'am. You said something?
Is
You
your
said
school today?
something? Yeah, ma'am, we have.
Okay, you have your school today.
Today's Friday? No, right?
Let me connect my headphones again. I'm not able to hear. Just give me a moment. I'll be back. Okay, I'll connect my headphones. Rest everybody will turn on the camera so that I do all the talking and I start with my chapter because I want to finish this chapter today so that we can revise the other chapters by next week. Can everybody hear me now? Yeah. Yes, Beta. What were you saying, Beta?
Ma'am, today's Friday? No, right?
No, today's Thursday.
Yeah, so we don't have class.
Okay, so like you have lectures alternate days?
Yeah, but on Monday and Friday. No, yeah, on Monday and Friday. No,
Mondays and
yeah,
Fridays.
no, Monday and Thursdays. No, Monday and Thursday.
Okay, so today you have a
today
school
we
day.
have, yeah. My mom, I want to join.
I saw your project, it was very nice. But since you did not present it, fine. If possible, you can make a video and then attach to your folder, or else it's fine. I've marked, not a problem. I've seen
Mom,
it.
can you share screen? I can like present it now.
Yes, yes, definitely. Until unless everybody else is doing, you can just present it right now and then we'll proceed further.
Yeah, okay.
I can share your screen. Okay. Till Zubeda shares the screen, I don't think so anybody else is going to turn on the camera. It's already 11:06.
Can you do it? Because in this laptop, I don't have a Google Classroom.
Even I don't have Google Classroom in this laptop, Beta.
Then
But I forgot to go to Google Classroom. Can you do it today? Save hand. Even that will be fine. But please see to it that you post it today. Why? Because it has 10 marks. Because your papers will be only of 40 marks. The 10 marks will go to the presentation.
ma'am, then I'll take a video itself and like.
Yes. You can make a video and then you can just attach that folder. So I'll just see it. Or else it's fine. Not a problem. Okay. But it was very well
Which
made.
presentation?
The one we did for caring for environment, there were some students who did not submit it, so we are just discussing about that. Okay. I hope everybody has seen the Google Classroom. There are some materials attached to it. Did everybody see those materials? What are those?
Yes, ma'am. There are some notes.
Yes, there are some written notes, and I've made it a point that I have now written notes for each and every chapter. We have 4 chapters. We have food chain, we have electricity, then we have caring for environment, and we have mass and weight up till page number 120. That I'll be finishing it today. So I have given written notes for each and every chapter. Written notes, it will be helpful for you from exam point of view. But one thing I want to say is you need to refer to your textbook also. The notes that I have given will help you to solve the short answers and the long answers. The reason behind me posting the notes was that there are some answers that needs to be framed properly. Because then it differs from each student and then that doesn't look good. So that is the only reason I've given those notes, but that doesn't mean that you only refer those notes and you don't go to the textbook. You're supposed to read your textbooks thoroughly, and then those questions that are there in the middle of the chapters will help you solve the fill in the blanks, true or false, define. You have all the small things also that will be covered only if you read your textbook. One more thing. Do you if you've seen a paper pattern, So it starts with fill in the blanks. Okay, you all can solve that, not a problem. But question number 2 comes true or false with reason. So now you don't only have to say true or false. If it is true, just keep it the way it is. But if it goes as false, then you need to correct the statement. Like if I say that food chain starts with secondary consumers. So is the statement true or false? Food chain start with secondary consumers.
False.
True or false? False. So what is the
False.
correct answer? Hamza, what will you write?
Food chain starts with plants.
Okay, it's a primary consumers, right? So this is the only thing you need to correct the statements also. Then the third question goes define, which you have to write in 2 to 3 lines. Just define what is it. It would be acid rain, it could be anything. Then comes your short answers. And then comes your long answers. Last question is draw labeled diagrams. Labeled diagrams would be anything between food chain and electricity. It could be draw any food chain, or it could be, draw a circuit. I give you certain symbols and you need to include them in your circuit and draw it. So these 2 chapters, the diagrams will come from these 2 chapters. Saad had told me to tell me about the diagram. That is why Saad, please make a note of it, because I cannot specify, because there is nothing specifically about the diagram.
Google Class.
Yes, I wanted to put, but when I went to chapter, the thing is, there is no specific diagram. Okay, do this diagram, because everything is general. Like make a circuit, include a bulb, include a battery. It's very general. There's nothing specific. But if you refer my notes in electricity, I have mentioned a page for a diagram for electricity. Because there is one entire page in your textbook which only shows about the diagrams, the different symbols. Please go to
Ma'am,
it.
in the textbook or in the notes?
Notes, you have page number.
Okay.
Okay. So, what we can do is, we are looking, we have a weekend coming ahead. We have 3 days break, Sunday, Saturday, Sunday and Monday. So you all can go through the notes. So when we meet on Tuesday, we can discuss question answers also. And in case you have any doubt, we can solve them also. So I request everybody.
Ma'am, what about in food chain and all?
Food chain diagrams. Diagrams will be a general one. I will only ask you to draw a food chain. It could be an aquatic food chain, or it could be, a simple food chain. So there's nothing in specific. Whatever is there in your book, I would have something from there.
And mass and weight?
There are no diagrams in that chapter.
Oh,
We
nice.
go for caring for environment, right? I not ask you to draw Isaac Newton now.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. So I hope I have made myself clear. Yes.
Ma'am,
Follow.
what if near Isaac Newton, apple fell down, right?
Yes.
Apple fall down, right?
ask us to make an apple tree
Yes, I can
Can I
ask
say
you to
something?
make a tree.
with
I
Ma'am,
can
can I
ask you
say
to make,
something?
some, those Galileo throwing on those balls
Ma'am,
from
can
the
I say
tower.
something?
Yes, ma'am.
Ma'am, can I say something?
Yes, please.
Near Isaac Newton, the apple fell down and he made the science big. What if the coconut fell down? The science book would be
Telling you,
small.
physics would have become much simpler.
Simple.
These are all
that's
jokes.
Physics
These
is
are
very
all
easy. The size of the book would be small and everything would be easy and we will pass in every exam. If
Yes, who would
coconut
have?
fell down.
Definitely.
And there was this one
Isaac
teacher.
Newton is the reason why kids cry these days.
Okay.
If I
Again,
wish,
I
I'm going
remembered
to kill
something.
him, but he is dead.
I told you that I will give you 3 laws of Newton, in some different statement. But when I went through, everything that, all the notes that I had, I thought that the one given in the textbook was much simpler to understand and memorize. That is the only reason I have not given any other one. When it comes to the 3 laws, if you see my notes I've written, you have to refer to page number, whatever it is, from the textbook and memorize those only. There are no different written laws. Okay? Yes, Peter.
There was one student, there was a teacher. She asked her students that proves that the earth is not flat. So then the student said to the teacher, no, the earth is flat. So then teacher said, how? So then the student said that pizza has a crust, pizza is flat, earth has a crust, earth is flat.
Also flat. That child must be a big fan of pizzas. Who love pizzas
That
here?
nobody
Very yeah.
except for
I love
Julia.
pizzas. Pizzas
Oh,
are
I
the
like
best
burgers.
ever.
You like burgers?
Burgers
Yeah,
are
burgers
everything.
are also good, but then pizzas are better.
What does
Burger
Sad
is
like?
favorite.
Sad is so serious. Sad, what is your favorite food?
Sad is watching YouTube. Ma'am, Sad is watching YouTube.
Sad
Criminal
likes
crime in.
pastas.
Ma'am, crime in Zoom.
Sad, you
Crime
watching
in Zoom
YouTube?
watching YouTube.
I'm not watching YouTube.
Show your face.
Sarah, how is your
Share your
practice?
Oh, ma'am.
Sarah,
Yes.
how are your practice?
Good.
His eyes open. Ma'am, facts, you were very less
And you
than
know, my
mine.
friend from in this building, friend is also joining. He came yesterday.
Okay, so quickly moving to the chapter. Please assist me with the page number because you have just one or two page here and there with right or so I get confused. We were done with the 3 laws. We discussed 3 laws, right? I
Yes,
think
ma'am.
so. We're
I read
supposed
the
to do
third
this.
one
Is
and the
this-
first one.
Is this page done or I need to do it?
We did not do it.
Okay, so we'll do this page today. 118, 19, 20. 3 pages. I will not take each and everything. You know, the 15 minutes and I'm doing it quickly because this is very simple and something that we have already discussed. Okay, 15 minutes, 3 pages. It's exactly 11:15, 11:30. I'm ending this lecture. Let me complete this 3 pages. Okay, and then we are done with the chapter. One more thing that I want to say is that okay, what do you think? Where does the name come? The Newton. Okay, so please mute yourself, everybody. The Newton N is a unit of measurement. Where do you think the name comes from? The Newton N, where does it come from?
Newton.
From
Isaac
the scientist name Isaac Newton. Simple?
Isaac Newton.
Isaac, not Isaac.
Yes, right. Perfect.
Isaac
Isaac
Newton.
Newton.
Yes.
Isaac Newton.
Isaac Newton. Oh my God.
Isaac, ma'am. Isaac Newton.
Arey, Papa, now I'm just getting angry now.
Isaac Newton.
Isaac Newton invests gravity for a long time. We now know that gravity pulls you towards the center of the earth. Where does the force of gravity act? It acts at the center of the earth. This is true when you
Below
are
our
in the
very
air,
feet.
in water, or just standing on land. When do you throw a ball up in the air? What happens to the ball when we throw it up in the air?
Ma'am, it falls on our head.
On your head.
Every
the ball
time.
will have some gussa with you. The ball will directly come down. Why does the ball come down and doesn't go sideways? Because of the gravity that is
Gravity.
being on it. Whenever you are on earth, the force of gravity is almost the same. At every part of earth, the force of gravity is same. Can we see this fruits vendor over here?
Please go fake.
What happens whenever we go to the market, we measure
Ma'am,
fruits. Yes, sir.
we can keep his name Babu, and that is Babu's son, Bolu.
Okay, so whenever we go to the vegetable vendor, what happens? We measure the mass of the fruits that we buy. Before I started this chapter, the name of the chapter was mass and weight. One thing that I told you is the difference between mass and weight. Even if you go through my notes, there is a proper distinguish between what is mass, what is weight. Okay, so what is it? We'll come to know over here. Okay, let us
Over a year?
over here, no, not over a year, over here, H-E-R-E. When
Okay,
a
I thought I
shopkeeper
heard it
weighs
was over a
fruit,
year.
what unit of measurement does he use? Circle the correct answer. What unit does it use? The measurement? Meters, kilograms, or
Ma'am,
newtons?
Ma'am, meters is not a gram thing, it's kilogram.
Very
Why
good.
did
It
they
is
put meter in there?
kilogram.
And Newton?
But what is the difference is what we come to know HERE here. Most people talk about weight being measured in kilograms. See, whenever we go, हम बोलेंगे इसका weight कितना है, and he'll say 1 kilo, 2 kilo, 5 kilo, 10 kilos जो भी रहेगा. But no, this is not the thing. What is it? This is incorrect. But it is easier for us to think about it in this way. Mass is the amount of matter or particles in an object. It is measured in kilograms. So see, if you can, I can show you something. I have this box with me. Okay, I have this box. So whatever is there inside the box.
Explain it.
Please mute yourself, beta. Okay, so whatever is there inside the box is a mass. Is a mass.
Ma'am, what is there? What is there inside the box?
Bangles are there inside the box. We can have a look at it. So whatever is there inside the box is a mass. And the mass has to be calculated in weight. Mass is calculated in weight. Okay. But what is
But
there?
it wouldn't be kg, no, it would be grams.
Yes, in this case it would be grams, but it is generally measured in kilograms. Okay. But it is measured in kilograms or kg for in short. Weight is a force of gravity. Scientists measure. Nothing is written over here. I will let you know. Things that are there inside is called as mass. Mass is measured in kilograms. Mass is measured in kilograms. And weight. When we talk about weight, what is weight? Weight is a force that is exerted by the earth. That is the only thing that it comes down. So weight is measured in Newton. Mass is measured in kilograms. I'll write it somewhere over here. If you have any textbook or something, please write. Mass is measured in kilograms. What is mass? Mass is the things that are there inside any object. So mass is measured in kg.
Ma'am,
However, yes.
is it Newton or is it Newtons? The measuring system of mass, is it Newton or is it Newtons?
Newton, what Newton? I do not understand.
Ma'am, is it plural or singular?
No, singular has to be singular. Okay.
Okay, so it's ISA.
Okay,
You can
and
even
weight
call it
is
ISA.
measured in newtons.
Weight is
So it
fat.
could be Newton for a singular thing, or when it becomes more, the plural form would be newtons. It could be like that also. But you know what is the thing? We generally associate weight with kg. Weight with kg. But no, I'll give you this in fill in the blank. I'll give you this in define. I'll give you this in true or false. If I say mass is measured in weight, the statement would be false. Mass is measured in kg. Or I can ask, weight is measured in kg. Again, the statement will be false. What will you write? You write weight is measured in Newton. So difference between,
Ma'am,
yes.
ma'am, kilogram is measured in grams and gram is measured in 59 kilograms only. Same thing as that.
Okay. But what is the basic difference between mass and weight is? Mass is a matter inside any object. Mass is a matter. If I have hand, the flesh that is there inside my hand is a mass.
That is mass.
Yes, but what is weight? Weight is a gravitational pull, the gravitational force that is exerted by the earth due to which it goes down. That is called as weight. Simple. So now we are done with this. Nothing else is important in this page. So I'll quickly scroll on to the next page. Everyone has seen this kind of force meters. You know, whenever
Yes,
we
ma'am.
measure something that is much heavier, which cannot be measured over here, it will be measured in such kind of force meters. Again, these force meters, the unit over here is Newton, because here they measure things in weight. Okay.
Bye, Bholu. Bye, Golu.
Okay. This is what we want to do is 1 kg of mass is equals to 10 newtons. See, what is the relationship between kg and newton? 1 kg is equals to 10 newton. So if my weight is 50 kg, which is definitely not, I'm only lying. What will be my weight in newtons if I weigh 50 kgs?
Ma'am, your weight will be 500 kgs.
Newton
What
will
are
be
you doing?
500 newton. So if I give you this
Yeah.
and fill in the blanks, Hamza weighs 100 kgs. Convert him into
Ma'am, not
Newton.
true.
Not true,
Ma'am,
definitely. But how will you convert it into
Five.
Newtons?
Ma'am, I weight half of that.
500 Newton.
Ma'am, I weight half of 100.
Half of, okay, so 50 kg, so it would be 500 newtons. If anything that will weigh 100 kg, it would become 1,000 newton. You have to simply multiply by 10. Simple.
Ma'am, what is your weight?
Yeah.
See, we girls don't tell our age, we don't tell our weight. So never ask a girl about the age and the weight. And our girls, my girls are not even replying. They'll say, now you come in
They're like,
aunties category. Why are you comparing us with girls? Yes, I'm an auntie now. I'm not a girl now. Okay.
Ma'am,
Chalo.
ma'am, I'm really 53 kgs.
You weigh 50 kg. Great. Okay, astronauts needs to understand the difference between mass and weight. Now listen to this carefully. Moon is much smaller than Earth. You can get this in true or false. Moon is smaller than Earth. The
True.
statement is true.
True.
It has
True.
much smaller force of gravity. Just because the size is small,
True.
even the gravity is also less. That is the only reason that the astronauts will float in the moon. Some other planets are much bigger than the Earth. The force of the gravity is much bigger. So what can we conclude over here? Can we say bigger objects will have more gravity, smaller objects will have lesser gravity? Can we all conclude this? Bigger objects, more gravity. Smaller objects, less gravity. Right? Now we have a table over here. So here we need to rank them according to their weight. If the planet is big as Jupiter, what will the rank? The rank will be 1. It will have highest gravity because it is the heaviest planet. Are all the kids understanding? Please reply so that I know that you understand.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Yes,
Chalo, who
ma'am.
will write it in the quickly arrange all the planets in the order of increasing gravity. Sorry, excuse me.
Ma'am,
Yes.
in my place, gravity got less.
Why you are floating now? I think so,
and the
Hamza went on moon. He's floating. Chalo, quickly, who's writing on the screen? I want you to arrange this in the order of increasing gravity. Jupiter is the heaviest one. It will be ranked as 1. Nobody's writing. Everybody's sleeping today. What?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
See,
Ma'am,
Jupiter
there
will be 1.
Ma'am,
What
there are
comes after
correct number
Jupiter?
of planets.
What comes after Jupiter? Chalo, quickly. Sarah,
Mars.
Juveria. Very good. See, Umar is doing.
Mars.
Comes after this? 95 ke baad, what comes after 95? 17, perfect.
Ma'am, where, oh my God, Earth.
Yes.
Earth is so, it's so green, but that is not true inside the planet.
It's only green
Why is
outside.
that? Yeah, it's all plastic or white inside.
Quickly.
Everybody keep writing. I'm going to see what you're writing and not write anything.
Ma'am, I didn't understand.
Okay. Do you all understand this?
We have to mark the panel from biggest to smallest in descending order.
Okay, chalo.
Ma'am, 7
Yes?
aligns perfectly with the 4th question. 7 aligns perfectly.
Okay, chalo.
Well, like
Gravity is
right
a
on.
force. True or false? Quickly,
Yes.
chalo. True. Right, fast. I want to compare. I have just one more page. I'll just quickly sum it up. I don't want to take it to the next. We
Ma'am,
don't
let's
want to
just write
discuss.
T and F.
Mass is measured in newtons.
False.
Very good. Mass is measured in weight. 1 kilogram is about 10 newtons. True or false?
True.
Very good, Afsam. Mercury is smallest gravity of no. What is the smallest planet?
Ma'am, the smallest planet is I don't know which. I think
No,
it's
I suppose
No,
you know.
Mercury is only
Neptune.
the smallest.
maybe Neptune.
No, Mercury is the smallest.
Mercury. Okay, you can just
But-
for the table and then you'll come to know, but definitely not this one. Okay, chalo, let me scroll on to the next page. We have just one more page and then we are done with the portion. What is important over here is, yes,
Ma'am, why is weight? Why is our weight so much on Earth and so less on Moon?
that is what are we are going to do it over here. That you get your answers over here. Chalo, this means
Because in moon you cannot get everything to it. Only less.
Okay,
chalo,
so
chalo,
it's
listen to
measured.
me first.
Okay, ma'am, I got it.
You understood?
Weight measured in
You can
Neptune.
only
So,
eat in less. You can only eat less.
weight
in
in
moon.
ma'am, weight is measured in the weird scientist name, and so it is more on Earth because the gravity is more on Earth, but it is less on Moon because the gravity is less.
Because the gravity, the moon is smaller, so gravity is less, and so the weight is also less. Perfect. This is what we are going to learn over here. See, this
Because
means
you
if
eat
you are
less
an
in moon.
astronaut and you have a mass of 60 kg on Earth, you will weigh 600 newtons. If I convert 60 kgs, your weight will be 600 newtons. Easy.
Yes, ma'am.
When you set off in your the rocket and arrive at the moon, you will weight only 100 Newton. So what has happened? Have you lost 500 Newton? Raste mein?
Yes. Kind of.
No. What has happened? We'll read over here. It takes 2 days.
Ma'am, people who are of 5 kg will be of 0 kg or
0
0
kg, na?
Newton.
Babies will not weight only. So it takes about 2 days to travel to the moon in the spaceship. It is not possible to lose weight so quickly. Can you lose weight within two days, 50 kgs? Not possible. You cannot lose mass that quickly either. It must be the force of gravity that has changed. The size of the force of the gravity is related to the size of the planet. Greater the mass of an object, greater is the gravity. So if the gravity is greater, the mass will also be greater. Does that mean the earth is smaller or the moon is bigger? So what is the question over here? Does this mean the earth is smaller or the moon? What is smaller, what is bigger? Earth or the moon?
Earth is bigger.
Earth is bigger. So now we'll quickly see. इसी के अंदर not there. Just give me a second. I'll be back in a moment. Just a moment, okay?
Easy.
Yes, kids. So what are we going to do is just pay attention. Okay, this is again something very interesting. Most astronauts have a mass of 120 kgs. On Earth, an astronaut weighs 1200 newtons. Simple, just multiply it by 10. On Moon, he weighs 200 newton. Can you see the difference between 1200 and 200? What is the difference? Directly 1000 newtons are being deducted.
90%.
Yes.
90%.
Yes. Why is it so? The answer is there in the next line. Because the force of gravity is 6 times less. Can you see? 200 multiplied by 6 is how much? 200 multiplied by 6. 200 multiplied by 6 is how much? 12.
Question mark.
2 6 are how much? 2 6 are 12.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. So what is the thing? The gravity on moon is less than 6 times as compared to that on Earth. That is the only reason that the astronaut will weigh about 200 newtons on moon and 1200 newtons on Earth. Why? If I ask you the question, the
2 6 are 12.
yes, 2 6
2
are
6 are
12. Definitely. So if I measure or suppose 100 newtons, so what on moon, what will be my measure on Earth? If I measure 100 newtons on moon, multiply by 6. Multiply by 6. So what is my measure on Earth? Sorry, my weight on Earth?
Ma'am,
Hmm.
imagine what if the whole planet decided not to go on Mars and they canceled Project Mars and then went to Project Moon.
Anything.
Everybody would weigh so less there.
No, all gods will be happy. They won't need to diet there.
Yeah, and ma'am, if we go on Jupiter, then one person of 1 kg will weigh 1000 kg.
Yes, Jupiter is the largest planet, so your weight will be largest over there. Definitely. Okay, so what is the thing? You are not answering my question.
You'll never get hurt because you'll be.
I'll never get what? Hurt.
You'll never get hurt. And then we'll all be floating, right? So even if we can't fall.
No, we will.
How?
We are not going to be floating no more.
How? Because
Because Jupiter has much stronger gravity force. It's going to pull us more down. So we are going to be 1 foot inside the ground.
I was talking about moon.
No more discussion. Just let me finish this. Okay. If my weight is 100 newtons on moon, what will be my weight on
We cannot play
Earth?
football in
Saad will tell me the answer because Saad is not answering today. Saad, if I measure 100 newtons on moon, what will be my weight on Earth?
Ma'am, so easy. Sadhu
Tell-
watching YouTube.
Saad?
Crime. People of the police, FBI, help.
Acha Umar, do you know the answer? If I weight 100 newtons on moon, what will be my weight on Earth? You have to simply
Ma'am.
multiply by 6. Yes, please tell the answer.
Ma'am, the answer is 50 kgs.
50 kgs.
No, 60 I mean. You have to multiply by 6, so 60.
So 100 multiplied by 6 is 60.
Ma'am,
Wait,
I want to give you a fun fact.
Yes, ma'am, you said Newton or kgs?
In Newton.
Oh, then you'll
I'll
weigh
be
like
600.
6,000.
No, 600.
Newton.
Yes.
Newton.
Because if my weight, see, let me write.
Ma'am, I have a
I
fun
thought
fact.
you are in kg.
Yes, you can please share. Till then, I'll just write.
I have a fun fact.
Yes.
Say it faster.
In Saturn and Jupiter, it rains diamonds.
Why?
Oh, so everybody is going to be rich. Two. Man, I don't know why, but it is very dangerous. It's very sharp glass also. 1000 Newton X.
So what have I written? If I weight 100 newtons on moon, I have to multiply simply by 6. Multiply by 6. So what will be my weight on Earth? 600. One more example. If I weight 50 newtons on moon. So what will be my weight on Earth? What will I do? I'll simply multiply by 6. So what will be my weight on Earth?
Ma'am, you will be 600 Newton, 500 Newton.
Multiply 50 multiplied by 6 is how much?
Or 50 multiplied by 6 is not 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
300.
300.
Simple. So now you know the relationship between the gravity of Earth and Moon, and why does the weight differs? Because the gravity of the Moon is 6 times lesser. That is the only thing that I weigh.
Ma'am,
less
I
on
also
Moon
know.
and more on
I also
Earth.
know how it rains diamond on Jupiter and Saturn.
Yes.
Nice
what is the
Googling.
reason behind it?
I'm not googling.
Everybody knows
Lightning.
about it.
Lightning storms on the planet turns methane into soup. which hardens into chunks of graphites and then diamonds as it falls.
Wow, that's nice. Interesting, huh?
She taught us. Yeah, she googled that. Everybody knows.
Shut up now, I watch it in the YouTube.
Achha, chalo, listen to me
YouTube is
first.
in Google only.
We are done with the portion. 120 page number is done. As
Ma'am,
regards
let's
to
go.
the-
Now we have holiday.
Yes, now you have holidays. Okay, listen first.
It's
As far as
39 already.
wait,
You
Hamza.
said you're gonna leave us at 30.
Listen. As far as the question answers are concerned, I've already given you the notes. I want everybody to go through all the notes. Caring for the environment is there in the Google Classroom. Like from before only, as part 1 and 2, refer those notes also. There are notes pertaining to force also. Just refer all the notes. Tuesday we are meeting and we'll be discussing all the chapters together. Tuesdays and Thursdays only revision. Please, a humble request, go refer the notes, and if you have any doubts or you do not understand something, let me know by Tuesday. Okay? We are done with our portion and it's time for you now to study. So, ending my lecture over here. Definitely we'll be meeting on Tuesdays with all your doubts, or even if you can memorize some answers, it will be very good because now you need to study. Just 1 week for your exams. Okay, beta? Chal, bye. Have a great day ahead.